Ryan Alford.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Radcast. It's Friday, April 2nd, 2021, and we're here with our news and marketing update for the week. I'm joined, as always, on the hardest marketing podcast in the planet with my co-host. That would be Reiley Clark.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
What's up, Reiley?
You having a good week?
Having a great week.
Yeah. We have some big news today.
I know.
Yeah.
It's big news. I'm going to let you announce it since you've worked really hard on this.
Well, we launched
I've worked hard on it too, but you've definitely put in the legwork on it.
Well, I appreciate it. No, but we launched our website. So guys, I'm so excited to show you guys this website. It looks so good. And the coolest thing, I think Ryan and I would both agree, is the search function. Yep. If you have any questions about anything or want to search anything we have talked about, there's a bar and you can search whatever word you want in any episode that it is in. It's going to be there and showing it to you.
Yes. So entrepreneurship, Instagram engagement, Facebook ads, anything and everything we've cataloged. We've done 130-ish episodes of the Radcast. A lot of knowledge from entrepreneurs, a lot of knowledge from yours truly, a lot of knowledge from our team here with Reiley and Josh and everyone at Radical.
Yes. And
you can search any of those topics. And the great thing is we've aggregated. We produce so much content. Poor Reiley, you know, as our lovely producer, does all this content, and we do push it out to all these places. But there hasn't really been. We've been using kind of a streamlined website approach. We had the radcast.com is not new, but it was kind of a shared site. It didn't aggregate all of our content. We're now aggregating all of the highlight clips, all of the full videos, all of the audio. You can subscribe. You can learn more about us. You can apply to be a guest. You can do everything and anything on the site, and the search function is kick-ass. So congratulations, Reiley, on that launch.
Yeah. Congratulations, us.
Yes.
We did good. We did good. But it's been a great week here at Radical. We have a lot of new business coming in the door. It's been really exciting. We've signed 3 new clients this week. I've got 7 meetings today, and it's a busy time at Radical. We're really, really excited and appreciative of all of our new clients. And wherever and whenever you're listening to this podcast, we really appreciate everything that comes with it. But now we'll just get right straight to it. Here's Reiley with the news. All right. Yeah, we are jumping right in, and we, I think, are going to be going off here.
This is Soapbox Friday here on the news.
I was about to say, when Ryan and I were looking at the headlines today, we both looked at each other. We're like, okay, well, I want to go off about that one. I want to go off about that one. I want to go off about that. And the first thing is these Satan shoes.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm laughing because it's like ridiculous to me, and it kind of pisses me off. Like, of all times, okay, here's the deal. I'll say this first and foremost. Anyone and everyone can have whatever artistic expression they want and whatever metaphor they want to create and formulate into a video. You have that right to do that. However, this didn't feel like a metaphor. This felt a little too literal. And in a way, I would even say a little offensive.
Say a lot offensive.
Yeah. Like, the logic here, there's human blood in the shoes. You have 666 on the shoes, as well as a Bible verse on these shoes. And it's just disrespectful. Like,
no matter what your belief is, we have coins, we have a constitution, in God we trust. We have a belief system, no matter what it is, that's it's based in some form of religion. Whether you're Catholic, Muslim, Christian, whatever it is, there is a belief system here that's channeled around spirituality, whatever you want to call it. And anything that just, again, you can have your own beliefs, you can have metaphors, you can do what you want. But when you do something the week of Easter with let's call it 80% of America, 75% of America having beliefs around this, and you throw it right in the face, it's beyond your free speech. It's offensive. Yeah. And I was just appalled by this. And, I say all the time, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And, again, I will fight, till my last breath for the freedom of speech and all those things. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take a stand when something just feels completely wrong. And this just felt wrong on all levels. attention is important and we can do things to get attention. And there's gimmicks and there's stuff that you do, but this is just crossed the line in all levels for me.
No, I agree. It's difficult because, again, like I'm not trying to hate on anyone's ability to express themselves. You do that, but it felt very the way it was gone about, because now Nike is obviously filing a lawsuit because Lil Nas X and Mischief, the company, or I don't know if they're even a company as much as just a designer that created these shoes. It appeared to be very weird. It appeared to be that Nike was the one creating these shoes, which obviously Nike is like, this is hurting our brand. This is affecting our image. And so naturally they filed a lawsuit. And I totally understand why they did that.
It was just misleading on all levels. Part of me like sitting here talking about it, like, and giving it even more life, through our own audience. Like I actually go, should we even put this on here? But I think it's important though, to like, just call out things for good, bad, or indifferent. And this is just bad on all levels. And so, I'd like to see Nike even take a harder stand than they have. I know I guess lawsuits is a hard stand, but like, I don't know, but I haven't seen, and maybe it's out there, so I'll admit this, but it hadn't like hit my radar, the exact stance they're taking on it other than a lawsuit. Are they taking any kind of moral stance on this? Or are they just taking a legal stance?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. It's a good point, but I'm definitely curious to see where it goes. And again, like no hate on, who Lil Nas X is as a person, but it felt, come on, guys, we can be better than this. We can be better and more attentive to what's going on. And, in complete opposite of that, we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit. In April Fool's Day, which would have been yesterday, this was, I thought, really brilliant of Volkswagen. Totally switching gears.
Volkswagen
cracked me up. Like, it's so smart because they brought this attention to electric vehicles. And it's like, yes, they've been trying to go this direction. And here they are, prank little rebrand. And now they're like, oh, we were kidding. But by the way, we want to let you all know that we're really pushing hard on these electric vehicles.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's pushing hard on electric vehicles. We talked about whether it was Ford. I think we've had a couple of different brands like GM's rebranding, which is kind of in the notion of that. Exactly. Every other audio commercial I see now has been e-cars, electric cars, like Audi. I'm seeing sports cars, Mach-E, the Mustang. Exactly. So electric's out there, but this was hilarious. I saw it this morning and I was like, okay. It didn't really get over me, but I just thought it was clever more than anything else.
Oh yeah, no, I loved it. I loved it. Super smart, super smart. Next on our list is for National Burrito Day, which also would have been yesterday. But this is interesting. We've talked a lot about Bitcoin on here, but I just think it further shows the implication that it's having for brands as well. Chipotle essentially created this, I would call it a puzzle, essentially. You have to basically think what the 6-digit combination would be. Essentially, you're either winning $100,000 of Bitcoin or more burritos. It's something kind of interesting like that, but it's clever and it's cute and it's totally culturally relevant. This is very appropriate to what's going on right now. I think.
It was for National Burrito Day. And so good contest, you've got all that shared interest with Bitcoin out there, the increase, it's over $50,000 a coin now, which I was going to cry into my microphone. Like I sold them I thought I was really getting ahead of the market at 10 grand when I sold mine. But anyway, nonetheless, the smart play. Look, another thing that's going on here is it's really important when we're moving to a cookieless world to get first party data. So these contests that allow you to collect the data of the customers, to have that relationship with them one-to-one is really important. And so you're bringing in the shared interest and really for their demographic, being that, call it 18 to 34-year-old. I don't know this. I haven't studied their exact analytics, but I had to guess. If I had to guess, that's probably like their number one demo.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is like all the rage with that demo. And so you bring in that interest. Holy cow, I can get 100,000 in Bitcoin. And they see, well, that 100,000 is going to be worth 500,000 in 3 months. And it might.
Everyone called in sick yesterday and they're like, I have to figure out the 6-digit combination.
Yes, the passcode. So really clever with, the intrigue and mystery of the game, and, all around well executed marketing player.
Oh yeah. Loved it. And then honestly, we really kind of zoomed through this. I didn't even really mean to do that too much, but here we go. Last topic for today. We're keeping it short and sweet for you guys. I know, Ryan, you have a lot of thoughts about this. People that have companies and brands that have incentivized the COVID vaccine. Now, here's the deal. Before we really break this down, I understand, and we understand this is to incentivize a vaccine like this just for bring awareness of COVID and everything like that. I totally understand that. But
yeah. Big but.
To give donuts as the incentive to get a COVID vaccine. Like, you have to show proof of your vaccine. Now, Arizona, to me, this is funny. You get a cannabis edible. Michigan, you get a pre-rolled joint. Places in Cincinnati, you're doing 10-cent beer. I think somewhere else in Philly, they're doing popcorn. Okay, I get it. That's all fun and good. I don't know why the donuts are what's sticking out to you and I, but you have thoughts. Go off.
Well, okay, I'll start with the good or the indifferent or whatever you call it. We live in a free economy, somewhat free. It seems like that changes daily, but I won't get on that soapbox. But capitalistic, people own companies, they're selling products, they need to make money. Have at it. Krispy Kreme, no different. I have no problem with Krispy Kreme as a brand until this that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But all this comes off, at least I'm going to start with Krispy Kreme, the others, but we've been in a pandemic. A lot of people have died. The death rate amongst obese is somewhere between 3 to 6x the average American. So obesity plays a big role in the morbidity. I'm going to say that wrong, but the death rate, let's call it that. And so, Americans haven't had a problem giving themselves treats. They've treated themselves a little too much. We're overindulgent with sugar and sodas and all these things. We have a obesity challenge in America. And so does that mean that Krispy Kreme can't be in business and they sell donuts and there's fast food and there's all these things? I'm not here to judge that as a business, but the problem is, though, in the middle of a pandemic, we're going to incentivize Americans that for the most part are some percent obese already. We're going to incentivize them to get the vaccine with a donut. So this is tone deaf to me. Yeah, I think on the surface, everybody's like, that is so awesome. Like the brand, like really, giving people a treat because it's so important we get vaccines.
And in theory, yes.
But again, with the relationship of obesity and America to the pandemic
and the tragedy of what it's done to the American population.
This is just in left field to me. We're incentivizing. We've shut down gyms. We've shut down physical activity. We've shut down people from getting together and incentivizing them to do things to improve their health. But some of it necessary, some of it not, in my opinion. Leave that for another day. But now we're going to give away donuts if you get a vaccine. You're probably a good percentage already overweight. You need to be losing weight so that if you were to get stricken with the COVID, you have a good chance of killing it off with your health. So I just have a real problem with this, the way we're incentivizing with weed, donuts, and popcorn and candy, So
in theory, it makes sense. But
how about free gym memberships? I mean, for real. How about Planet Fitness step up and give 3 months of free gym?
You say that and it's really interesting because why wouldn't the thought have been, you got proof of your vaccine, now you can come to our gym. Now you can come back to...
How about a skinny latte at Krispy Kreme?
Yeah. Right.
Free skinny latte with every,
or a skinny margarita. No,
but just something, and look, I know their core products a delicious. I love me some Krispy Kreme, but again, it just sends the wrong message to me. And yes, I think on the surface, 60 to 70% of people, this registered as a positive thing. But for me, it just rubbed me wrong just because I see I'm, I put physical fitness really important in my hierarchy. It's really important in my life. But I think it's one of the real problems in America today, where it falls in the priority list. And so incentivization for something that is important that gets done around a treat, just, I don't know, just really sent me wrong. And it might just be my personal standards on this. And some people make, lighten up, it's just a free donut. They're just trying to do good and they give away something. What good for the brand? And I just think there's another level here with again, the obesity and what impact that has had on the death rate. Yeah. Which is proven to be significant.
Yeah, I know. You're right. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. So anyway, didn't want all of the news to be kind of soapbox negative. It's not negative. It's just perspective,
we never just get on our soapboxes.
You pay for our perspective on this podcast.
Honestly, here we go.
Good money.
But hey, honestly, give us your opinion on this. After you've heard this episode, what
do you think about Little Nas?
On Ryan's Instagram, comment on the rat. Let us hear what you have on these opinions, because obviously we went a little hard today. So let us know too, because obviously that's what this is for, right? A bigger conversation. So reach out to us and let us know your opinions on this. It'd be awesome. And check out the website. Have to check out the website.
Yeah. So hopefully you didn't get any April Fool's tricks played on you yesterday. But if you did, then hopefully you're recovering. But it is April. Warm weather's around the corner. Vaccines are out there. It's going to be a wonderful summer. We are really excited about the radcast.com. So go check that out. Yes. You can find us wherever you Google the Radcast, and we're at the.rad.cast on Instagram. And of course, you know where to find me, at Ryan Alford. And as always, thank you, Reiley.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Have a good weekend.